Hello, 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 hello. Bards of the North. Leo and Arthur and others who may be interested in the mysteries of, life power. After many years of experimenting with the vibrations and vocalization I must keep to the phenomenal truth, which is actuality, which is honesty, that the most powerful and most rewarding and beautiful art of, heroic, mythic, bardic ecstasy is the return to what? To your own source of life, to your childhood. So that this kind of rituals do not become gnostic. Many people who search for wisdom and beauty and life power and harmony, they think that there is something like some dark secrets that they have to. The deepest life power is in childish improvisation. And this is what you should achieve if you want to improvise with me. And out of this, then new creation can grow. So everybody should try to be spontaneous and the beginning and the source of his life. And you know that my conception of time flow is a circular spiral, and everything that was experienced in an ecstasy without an ego still vibrates somewhere deep in the soul field, so you can recover it. Okay, so do not think about it, do it. See you later. Example of the bardic ecstasy. Guitar on the chest, vertically, left hand pressing the guitar down, right hand hitting the strings. Bard lying on the divan. with the lion under my head. So you feel it, the deepest source of life power, the holy grail of life, the mystery of mysteries, the Kikeon of the Aloysian mysteries, the light of life is in your body, in the cells of your body, in your voice, in the vibrations, and in the elements around you, lakes and rivers and stars and winds and trees and sunlight, water, waves, So, and in your childish innocence, return to the source of your very early cellular life and immersion in the morphogenetic fields around you, mother and the wind and the strawberries and the smell of the spring and summer, for those who have been born in the summer. Do not think that there is some secret treasure to be found, like in a hidden box wherever in the deep cave of some labyrinth in the castle fortress on another planet in the bank. Some hidden scrolls in monasteries for which Gandalf was looking. This all is gnosis. Because the grown-up people have lost the ability to return to the childish innocence. As Blake has written, songs of innocence and songs of experience. The ego writes the songs of experience, and it is searching for hidden secrets. This is gnosis. And it's wrong. It's cognitive will to power. This is thinking, combining numbers, symbols, Kabbalah, Mayan calendar, some hidden alphabets and mathematical symbols. This is the cognitive will to power which tries to solve a problem and think when the problem is solved, there will be a reward. It is not bringing you back to life. It is to bring you into the cognitive prison of mysteries, esoteric gnosis. And you have noticed that all the films and videos and novels, even philosophy, tends to this gnosis, no? Because it can be thought about. It does not have to be done with your body, with your soul, with your voice, with your own music, in the vibrations on your chest, in your heart. Nobody can show it to you. You have your own chest and your own vibrations and your own childhood, and there is the El Dorado, where we must go in the improvisation. According to Heros Pavlos, we fly there on the wings of the cosmogonic eros, dissolving the ego. So we shall try it. We shall try it. Now before breakfast, third installation of the way to longevity, and childish innocence on the stomach. You feel how different it is? If you compare it with millions of people breakfasting and listening to this media swarm about killing and diseases and catastrophes in the usual media swarm manner, the news, the morning news, and some stupid shouting music. And then they smoke a cigarette, and then they jump into their cars and they drive to big metallic cities where they sit and stare into screens. This is complete hell. Instead of lying on the divan with open window or directly at the sea and some holy grove, holy forest under the beautiful trees, feeling the morning breeze and tuning themselves for breakfast. And this used to be our childhood. For many years, or at least a few years, we have lived like that. If we have not been bombed by some idiots, some gnostic, stupid, crazy old men who believe that they are chosen people and they have some, holy grail to find. And for this they wage wars, and for money, because money is also an abstraction. Cognitive will to power. You must distinguish between cognitive will to power, the necessity of a dying race and dying body to interpret everything in a way that it leads to some immortality. Abstract concept, gnostic, cognitive, egoistic consciousness. And on the other side you have the cellular life power to childish freshness. No thinking in concepts, just melody, vibration, and the lust of the body. And you can return to it. You don't know, but the time is not linear. Your subjective perception or experience of time is spiral, or like a circle and spiral, and like a huge field. It is growing and growing and growing, and everything what was in the so-called past is still vibrating somewhere, if it was an ecstatic experience. Whereas cognitive acts are dead, they cannot be relived, they have to be repeated mechanically. That's why we have mathematics and logic and measurement and empiric science to do that. It has to be repeated and repeated and repeated. It does not live. Whereas your soul field and your body live. So you have a third installment of the way to childish innocence, and that is to longevity. You will live for a long time, healthy, you will experience a lot of beauty and passion and creation, and one day it will be simply enough, yes? But you will not be afraid, because it will be full. Your soul field will be full, and it will overflow into the soul field of Mother Earth, into the winds, into the rivers, the lakes, like this, you will be children of your mother again and again. The cloud of your soul, the soul cloud, without an ego, will freely move and merge with other soul clouds. Animal, human, elemental, windy, fiery, watery, rocket, whatever is your true essence, what you love most in your life, to that you will return. Okay, let's go to breakfast.